good-looking prisoner in prison, pouring the meal onto the newspaper and then smearing it evenly on the wall with your hands. After the salt in the broth has fully eroded the wall, then the woman takes her spoon and digs the dirt out of the wall, spoon by spoon. When she's done, she quietly scatters the dirt out of the window when the guards aren't looking, letting it drift away with the wind, so that the hole in the wall would not be discovered by the guards. She tore the paper out of the book. She then put it in the sink and poured a layer of soil over it. When she was finished, she turned on the tap water so that the dirt was smeared all over the surface of the paper. The paper, covered in dirt, was taped to the hole to disguise it as a wall. However, to dig the tunnel as quickly as possible, it was necessary to spend a lot of time in the cell, so the woman asked the prison to cancel her daily outings. And so, she climbs into the tunnel every day when the prisoners are out, digging holes with a spoon. For half a year she dug. She finally dug out a tunnel about 30 meters long. The day the prison received a visit from a superior officer, there was a grand welcome ceremony. The woman, who hadn't been out of her cell for 6 months. She took the opportunity to blend in with the crowd and went out into the playground. The crowd was watching the show. No one noticed the woman's presence, so she walked quietly to the officer's car and got under the car. When it was time to eat, the guards came to bring the woman her meal as usual. The guard came to the door. He put the tray on the floor. Then he opened the passageway. But after waiting for a long time, the guard still didn't see the woman reach out for her food. The warder sensed that something was wrong. He quickly grabbed his baton, beat on the cell door, but after shouting for a long time, there was no response. So the guard opened the door and looked inside. Where the hell is he? The guard opened the steel door and entered the cell. Inside, the prisoner had already disappeared. Guards hastily sounded the alarm. As the alarm sounded, chaos broke out in the yard. The warden rushed to arrange for the visiting officers to leave the prison in a car. After sending the superior officers away, the warden rushed to the cell and scolded the guard. "You can't even keep an eye on a prisoner. You're an idiot." The warden was furious. He grabbed something off his bed and threw it out. A small hole was made in the wall. The warden rushed forward and took a look. Oh my god, she's not digging a hole to escape, is she? Soon Jack was sent by his superiors to look into the matter. He crawled down the hole and into the tunnel, but after a full 25 minutes of crawling, only to find that there was no exit from the tunnel. When he got out, Jack inspected the cell. When he saw a small lunch spoon sitting next to him, he concluded that the woman had dug the tunnel with the spoon. Then he grabbed the dirt from the hole. He smelt a salty smell in the dirt. He concluded that the woman had corroded the walls with salt. Jack surmised that the woman must have taken the dirt out of the cell while she was out, but the warden denied it. "You're wrong. She hadn't left the cell for 6 months. However, when the men came to the window, Jack realized where the earth was. The prison was built on an island, and the dirt had been blown away with the sea breeze. Jack lifted the dirt in his hands and said, "She left the prison through the main gate in the officer's car." The guard asked why she was digging the tunnel. Jack said, "It took me 25 minutes to crawl out of this tunnel, which means by the time you realized it was a dead end, she was already gone."